Jesus walking around doing his thing, and he meets a man. Instantly, the man started manifesting. I'm not talking about the new age term manifesting, talk about I'm gonna manifest this car, I'm gonna manifest. No, manifesting as in something has arose, something has awakened within that person, which when it comes to this person, it was that unclean spirit. Okay? When he saw Jesus, he cried out, fell down before him with a loud voice, What have I to do with you, Jesus? So this is a man that had an unclean spirit. The Bible also says it was a demon, okay? So get that in your mind. If you don't believe in demons, it says it in the word, okay? The Bible says this man had an unclean spirit. He had a demon. He had a devil. Instantly, the demon started manifesting. They're saying, what do we have to do with you, Jesus? Right now, we have people, if they go to another church that actually preaches and teaches and shows the power of God, they will think this is witchcraft. Oh no, this is familiar spirit. Oh no, this is not God. You think that because you're carnal. You think that because you're kind of similar to the Pharisees. The Pharisees were all carnal. They followed the scriptures. But the Bible says that, hey, yeah, you read the scriptures, but the scriptures point to me, as in the scriptures point to Jesus, Jesus. The Bible is a book that has instructions. It has wisdom and a lot of mysteries. If you read this book cardinal, you'll think it's a coloring book. But if you actually read it, because it's a spiritual book. Why do you think there are countries right now that are banning this book? Because they know this book has power. They know. Why would they ban this? Why not ban a dictionary? Why not ban that book? A Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Why not ban those? But you gotta ban this Bible. Because they know that Jesus is real and he has power. And if you give power to the people, the people that are trying to run the show, they'll no longer be able to run the show. Why? Because Jesus has overcome the world. And because Jesus has overcome the world, and because we are sons and daughters of God, we have power. That power will swallow up whatever they got. Which is why they have to ban this. Which is why they have to teach people false doctrine. Which is why they have false prophets as well too. And because if they have a false prophet, that means there's got to be a real prophet as well too. But yet people are ignorant. They're in a state of ignorance because they don't know. And some of them, and there's grace too, because they haven't been taught. Which is why I'm here to teach you guys today. So instantly, the man started manifesting. Why? Because the presence of the Lord. This is a saying I heard whenever I was at a dealership. Presence is power. Jesus' presence was there, which made the devil manifest. It took them a second to know that this was Jesus. Although Jesus was low key, Jesus was staying low key. He was telling people, healing people, hey, like, don't tell nobody who did this, okay? But he was low key. But when it came to the disciples, when Jesus did this, and Jesus told Peter, for example, hey, put the net down one more time. I guarantee you get more fish. And what happened? He got more fish that it overflew and broke the net, I believe. It took the disciples a long time to even know that this was Jesus. Because if you read in the scriptures as well too, it even says, who is this man? Even the wind obeys him. So what does that show us? It shows us that the disciples at the time, yes, they were with Jesus, but they still didn't know who Jesus was. Why? Because they were thinking in the carnal. They didn't have their spiritual contacts on to see. They didn't recognize it. But versus the man that had the demons in him, as soon as that man seen Jesus, they started manifesting. Why? Because Jesus' presence was there.